I grew up with nothing. Never knew my mother and father. They ran off on me, abandoned me, left me at the doorstep, I'm told, when I was 4 or 5 years old in an orphanage in Portland, Oregon. From there, I was raised in orphanages, foster homes, later state reformatories. I started doing time when I was 10 years old just for running away from home. No guidance, no direction, no nothing, no love. My heart began to fill with hate, despair, frustration, anger. My brother Philip and I stole a car in Wauchula, Florida. We took it across the state line, ended up in South Carolina, where we wrecked the car running from the police. I went to a federal prison for young men. I was 16 years old. I was sentenced to what's called, at the time, a zip 6 months to 6 years. I guess I did about 3 years there. Like a couple of million other guys, I was drafted into the Army, Vietnam. You know what's interesting about that? I had tried to enlist and they wouldn't take me. And then the body bags started coming back pretty heavily and I was drafted. Went to Vietnam. Discovered drugs. But despite that, I can honestly look any man in the eye and say I served my country honorably. Eventually, I went to work in a nightclub, bartending. Crazy, just pure crazy. Dope, booze, women, that crazy lifestyle. Ended up committing a couple of armed robberies, went to prison on a 15-year prison sentence here in the state of Tennessee. I believe the prison was built for 600, maybe 800 men. When I was there was 2,000 men there. My brother came out there to see me one time only, and started telling me about this Jesus. I didn't have a clue about him, nothing. I'll never forget what I said to him. I said, Philip, you see them walls, you see them gun towers, there ain't no God out there. And I proceeded to explain to him what was back there. But what he did is he planted a seed. And later, through a series of circumstances, God brought me totally to my knees, and I cried out to this God whom I did not know. And I'm here to tell you right now, folks, he touched me, man. And I ain't never been the same. Now, I didn't know what the word covenant meant at the time, but I knew about a deal. And I made a deal with God that if he gave me a godly woman, that I would do the best I knew how to serve him the rest of my life.